How about it? What? I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work. We all go a little mad sometimes.
Holy fuck, I'm so tired. Mikey, can you pass the chips, please?
Oh, Scabby ate them all.
Scabby ate them all? God damn
Yeah,
it.
he was hungry. When you were sleeping while you were driving, he ate some.
Fuck. He ate all the fucking candy bars, and he ate all the fucking...
Wait, dude, you knew you fell asleep for a few minutes, didn't you? Right? You were driving?
When I was driving?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of acceptable because it's the ghost of your Subaru, so it kind of drives for me for a little while.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like autopilot.
I think Scabby drives it from time to time when you're not driving.
Does it? Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm getting fucking tired. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, shit! Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for checking in. Yeah, we're been out on the road. It's been smooth so far, but starting to get a little hilly. We're heading up into them hills again for our first stop. I hope everybody was aware, but we're not in the store this week, so you guys are visiting us.
We're in Appalachia.
Through the ethereal plane, checking in on our vehicle.
Wait, Dylan, actually, this isn't so far from you.
No, it's not. No, but I had to come and get your ass and then go.
Yeah, he had to come all the way to Connecticut to pick me up.
Had to go through Pennsylvania, and all that shit.
I wouldn't do that if you paid me.
You wouldn't do that? You know what? There's some cool people in Pennsylvania. I think the movie dumpster guys are out there, and I think...
Are they?
Yeah, I think so. And I think Video Villa is either Maryland or Pennsylvania or something like that.
I was just kidding. I like Pennsylvania.
They're in the DMV. Yeah, but so we've been driving for a while, but not this cool ass red Mustang like in Wrong Turn 2.
That shit's gonna get fucked.
She's about to get fucked up. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Dude, the 2000s, man. We'll get to that. But yeah, so we are out on our second annual VHS Doom Halloween road trip. Woo! Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can still crash a ghost car if you were wondering.
It's over. It's like the real one.
We've already stopped like 23 times for Mikey to take a piss. He's been drinking a lot of goddamn Monsters and then falling asleep and then pissing himself. Yeah. What's that one?
I got the Boomer one today.
The
Zero
Boomer
Ultra.
one? The Zero Ultra?
Yeah.
Do boomers... I feel like if I was a boomer and I drank a Monster, I'd have a fucking heart attack immediately.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I didn't even get kidney failure.
Oh, Jesus. I hope not. I don't wish that on you. What I wish on you is to get sliced right down in half like the girl in the middle of this movie. Shit. No, I'm kidding.
In Arthur the Clown-esque fashion.
Holy fuck. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. When they drag her two sides of her body off, I was like, good effects, man. Good effects for this movie. All right. So, yeah, if you guys are new to the show, or relatively recent listeners, you might not be aware that in October, we pack up a bunch of fucking tapes, snacks, a shit ton of fucking energy drinks, and then we load up into the ghost of Mikey Subaru, which he flipped and destroyed a little while ago. But we brought it back to life through Scab Tab magic. And then we go visit some cool locations from some of our favorite films. Not necessarily Halloween films, but horror films that we like. And it's our tradition now. We're going to start doing this every year. So this week's stop is especially scary as we're headed up into Dim Hills, which we've done a few times. What was the last time we went up in Dim Hills? Was it like Pumpkinhead? Was that the last time we headed up into the scary woods? Yeah.
I think so.
So, yeah, we are going to West Virginia. That's right. We're driving through the mountains, man. And we're going to see the site of Wrong Turn 2 Dead End. And we're going to see what happens when we get there and visit the little paper mill and all that shit. So I have my little MapQuest directions printed out, so we shouldn't have any problems, I hope. No issues, no wrong turns.
Not two.
Yeah. So, again, the format of these episodes... Did you say two or two?
Yeah.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
not two. I was joking around.
Wrong turn or
wrong
two.
turn.
Yeah. The format of these episodes is a little different, but we do hope you enjoy them anyway. And we hope you guys celebrate, the Halloween spooky season with us with our little driving around doing stuff. So, as always, this week I'm joined by my ever nefarious, dastardly, kin-cracking, and always awesome co-host, Mikey Mutant! He's got hit by a car. Fuck. Dude, how you doing, man? Stop typing. Keep throwing my notes all over the place.
I was adding what I watched this week, so sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Oh no, her face has been ripped off. Yeah, so we're going to do this road trip also as YouTube Live. We don't typically do YouTube Live sessions. We did one last week, I think. But we usually reserve like the pre-show and like all that kind of stuff for our Patreon members. But for the road trip, special occasion, we're going to go live every week and talk about these movies live. And hopefully I'll have them to play for each one that we do, which will be cool. So, yeah, take a look-see if you wish on the CRT. But yeah, anyway, sorry, man. How you been?
I've been good. Just really busy with like the newborn and my son and usual dad stuff.
Not dad stuff. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sammy's birthday was last weekend.
Happy birthday, Sammy!
Trying to think what else we did. Went to the park yesterday. I'm going to a concert in like 2 weeks, which is cool.
Nice. Who are you going to see?
Undeath, Cruelty, Torture, and then Gates to Hell for the second time this year.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Funny story, I accidentally deleted my ticket from my email when I was finally clearing my email after years.
Yeah.
I had a message them and get it back, but I was afraid I was going to have to buy the ticket again. Because these like companies.
Dude, neither of us ever got refunded for that fest in Richmond. They just stole everybody's money and took off for COVID.
Yeah.
That was shit.
But yeah, other than that, pretty much just like stuff around the house we've been doing. I don't know. She's getting so big.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
That happens quick. Okay.
Yeah, really, really quick actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What'd you watch though?
Okay, so what I watched is Beyond Reanimator from Stuart Gordon from 2003.
All right.
It's the third sequel in the Reanimator series, and I thought it was really good. A lot of people don't like it because it has like a sci-fi channel quality to it, but I like it a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
It's more of, I would say it's like almost like more of the same of Herbert West reanimating corpses, and shit goes crazy. Then I watched a kung fu movie, Executioners from Shaolin.
Fuck yeah, man.
From 1977. It's a Shaw Brothers production. Pretty much, they're assassins and they're fighting people.
Nice. All right.
I mean, like it's a kung fu movie, so like you're mostly watching it for like the fight scenes. So.
Yeah. Okay.
In between baby freakouts and sleeping on me and that kind of stuff, you know how it is.
Yeah, the usual stuff. Playing a bunch of Call of Duty with Bearded Villain.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I was going to say, but then I forgot what I was saying because I'm so tired. Yeah, me and him were playing zombies. I got the skins for Art the Clown and Sam from Trick or Treat. It was pretty funny running around as Sam killing zombies.
Dope. That's cool. Is it a knife?
What are you up to? No, I think I haven't done the kill yet, or you can kill him on the ground, but I think he uses the lollipop.
Yeah, all right. And just chucks it. Nice.
I think he like stabs you. And does the whole
okay.
Thing.
All right, cool. Yeah. So what did I do? More of the same as you. Cool stuff outside of the box besides work and all that stuff. Oh, my birthday's this week. Actually, so
true.
it's kind of cool. Terrifier 3 comes out on my birthday. So, like, the one thing I've asked of Carla is to go see Terrifier 3 with me. Now, she'd be going in blind outside of having listened to our episode where we covered All Hallows Eve, Terrifier 1.
The Crown is getting really popular.
I've read that in the first screening, like 9 or 10 people walked out sick almost. So I was like, Carla, are you sure you want to go in? It's supposed to be like
she watched really gory movies with us. I think she'd be fine.
What?
She's watched really gory movies with us. I think she should be fine.
Yeah, I think she'll be all right. But so that's that. And then organizing the tape wall a bit. We finished up VHS September. If you guys follow us on TikTok, you can go check out our wrap-up video I just put up today of all the titles that we did for VHS September, which was a lot of fun, man. We got to meet a lot of cool people on Instagram doing that. So go check that out. And then kids are getting big. That's it, man. It's wild life. Tired all the time. Can't remember anything. You know how it is.
I'm there.
Yeah. But we'll get past that. Oh, and I've been talking to the Bearded Villain a bunch this week. We're going to be putting out a promo video for this series in particular, where like I'm in a car starting it up in front of a green screen and talking about running the store.
I need to get a green screen. That's what I want to put behind me, I think, for some.
I got mine from Five Below. It was like $2 or something.
They have for like $2.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not huge. It's big enough to fit a frame, frame it.
I guess I'll go like next week.
Yeah, like you can fit it into the frame of like a cell phone video pretty easily. So that's what I use. But anyway, so other than that, what did I watch? So Rings of Power, still doing that. I think the last episode just came out yesterday or today. So I got to go check that out. It's a good enough show. A lot of haters online, the
Nazis are still crying about it on YouTube.
Always. Everybody always is.
Everything is woke.
Right. Well, they just need to fucking let people enjoy what they want to enjoy.
Well, no, they're not happy themselves, so they have to make everybody else unhappy,
Yeah. And then outside of that, I watched one more, Galaxy of Terror by Bruce D. Clark from 1981, starring the poor Taff O'Connell, who got killed by a giant worm in the worst way possible. That's a Corman film, so rest in peace, Roger Corman. But that's one of the films where he kind of was a little too far into what he wanted. Like he pushed too hard to have a nude scene plus a rape scene of Taff O'Connell, and she agreed to it, but there's been flack about that. But it's a like Alien-esque movie, and Robert Englund's in it as a young guy. The cast is pretty good. Good cool effects for 1981. So but that's the only part that I was like, ugh, gross. All right, so it's that time. We'll get you quote unquote checked back in, but you'll be giving your movies to Balthy at the store, and he'll get everything rewound. Dude, I think we need to pull off and get a smidge of gas. So
I have you on mute right now.
Here, hold on.
Okay.
1 second. All right, cool.
Hello?
Hey, did everything come in okay?
You mean your special shipment?
No, the VHS tapes.
Yeah, tapes look fine. They're doing alright. This one guy's a fucking asshole, though. He smells like fucking pita chips.
What? That sounds racist.
What?
Alfie, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm just saying what he smells like. Get out of here. Fuck, I hate being here. Where's Hugh? Where is Hugh? Oh shit. The ZPD brought him back. He's in a fucking jar. I'm just gonna put him in the closet for a while. Is that okay? Are you okay? Dude, you look like shit, man. Okay, yeah. Alright, in the closet you go. Alright, yeah, you guys have fun. Fuck off.
Alright, bye.
Hey, Mike, dude, gas is... Holy shit, who the fuck is that? Hey, get out of here. Come talk to this guy with me. Holy shit, Mike is getting fucking cut in half, straight down the middle. Oh my god, the guy chewing on his finger. Now he's running away into the woods. What the holy shit?
Why is he not wearing any clothes?
I don't know. They call him Three Legs. That's what he said.
I don't want to know why.
And then he ran off into the woods, flopping around. But he has your finger, and he's chewing on it. And now he's just standing behind a tree looking at me. Oh, you got your fingers back. What happened?
Scabby, he brought me back.
Oh, he burped you back together? All right, that's good. Cool. Oh, good. Drink your monster. Oh, shit. There's some monster leaking out of your throat, though. He might not have patched everything back the right way. Oh, all right. Well, we got the gas. Welcome to them hills. Yeah, old Three Legs over there. I still see him looking at me from behind the tree. We should probably hop in the car and get the fuck out of here.
They call him Long Dick.
What?
They call him Long Dick Larry.
Long Dick Larry? Oh, you met him before? Bro, his teeth are wild. He's got like 3 of them. They're all jagged. All right.
I heard his children have one in their mouth.
So last week, you guys went home with some nice films curated by Mikey. Balthy already called and said they were in order. It was Repo Man by Alex Cox from 84, Firestarter, Mark L. Lester from 1984, The Dungeon Master, Rosemary Turco, David W. Allen, John Carl Buechler, yeah, Ted Nicolau, and Charles Band. That's so many directors. Stop doing that. Make your own fucking movies.
Charles Band, come on.
Yeah, dude.
We love you, but come on.
Come on. And then Robot Jocks by Stuart Gordon from 90. And for the kids and fam, it was Free Willy by Simon Windsor from 1993. So again, Balthy said everything looked all right. We're in the car now. We probably got 2-3 minutes till we get to that paper mill. So Mikey, you want to like press play on the little radio, the ghost radio? It should. I have the preview loaded up for them. Press play, bitch. Boop.
Why am I here?
Because this is
Wait, you're breaking up.
You're the one with the factor here.
Fuck! I'm here.
Alright, boys and girls, it's the end of the world, and the odds are against you from the start. Today, we're gonna split into 3 teams, go out and search for food. Welcome to the apocalypse. Cut!
We shouldn't be
Yep, we're just about to pull up. You want to read the back of that box really quick before we get out of here and go walk around this paper mill?
All right. The ultimate reality show turns into the ultimate horror show for 6 contestants when they find themselves pitted against the hideously deformed and insatiably hungry cannibals in his white-knuckle thrill ride that blows away most horror films in 2007. Directed by the always awesome Joe Lynch. Sorry, I added that part of it. But yeah.
I was going to say, did they write that? That's cool, though.
No, he's one of my favorite directors from the 2000s.
Joe Lynch. Yeah.
Shout out to his podcast, The Movie Crypt.
The Movie Crypt. That's with Lynch and who?
Adam Green, director of what's it called, the Hatchet franchise.
Yeah, nice, cool.
And Frozen, not the Disney Frozen.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. All right, cool. Let's get out of the car. All right, hey, let's walk up through these woods really quick. I want to see the back of the place before we go in there. What the fuck is this? Holy shit! Oh, it's got a little card. Let me read it. It says,
"Be careful.
If you do not get the survival kit from over that river, then you'll die in 2 minutes." What is that? I'm not playing this game. I don't know. Fuck off. Smash.
Are you going to talk to Dale?
Huh?
Are you going to talk to Dale?
Dale Dimwitty?
No, Dale Henry Rollins Murphy.
Dale Henry Rollins Murphy. Yeah. No, he's dead. This is 2024. If he is still alive in that paper mill when he has all that razor wire wrapped around his neck, we're not talking to him. I liked Henry Rollins.
Remember in our old job where I would threaten people with that jokingly?
Oh. Let's not talk about that. Bring up past charges or whatever.
Charges?
I don't know. What
is he talking about?
I don't know. Mikey never killed anybody. Anyway, yeah, so obviously
in 2015,
some crazy shit went down in these woods. Why do my notes keep jumping? God damn it.
Because I clicked out of it and then went back in because it was freezing on my end.
Okay.
I was fixing it, sorry.
Yeah, so obviously some crazy shit went down in these woods, and specifically this paper mill. There are a shit ton of cars out here, so we're going to check things out. But before we go in, here's a quick little overview of what's going on. So Wrong Turn 2 Dead End is a 2007 slasher film directed by Joe Lynch, starring Erica Learshon, Henry Rollins, and Texas Battle. An international co-production between the United States and Canada. Just like we had an international co-production between the two countries when we had Troy on the show. Just saying. It's a sequel to Wrong Turn.
International co-production.
Right. We'll start titling them that. From 2003, that Wrong Turn, the first one. And then the second installment in the Wrong Turn film series, which, what are there, 5? I think there are 5 in total.
There are 5 plus a remake.
Oh, a remake. Okay. Never saw that.
Actually.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I think there's 6 in the remake. Let me see. Hold on. There's so many of them.
So the film received a positive response from critics and remains the best reviewed film in the franchise. It grossed $9.2 million in home video sales, and it was followed by Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead in 2009. A few more players in this. So it was written by Turi Mayer and Al Septian. It was based on characters by Alan B. McElroy, produced by Jeff Freelick. The cinematography was by Robin Lowen. It was edited by Ed Marks, and music was by Bear McCreary.
He did the soundtrack for Walking Dead and a few other movies.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Nice.
Oh, yeah, so there's 6 in a remake.
6 in a remake?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so it was released initially on August 25th in 2007 at Fright Fest, and then on October 9th, 2007 on a wide release. It had a runtime of 97 minutes and a budget of $4 million, so making $9+ million at home media sales is pretty good. They made some money. Shit. All right, cool. So what we're going to do this week after we walk into this paper mill.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I'm just kidding. What the fuck is that?
3-finger burped real loud. I see him watching us. We're going to go into this paper mill, see if the family is still around or, anybody else moved in here. So come on.
I'll wait by the car.
Buddy. No, you're coming with me, bitch. Me, you, and Scabby Man. Let's fucking go.
Take your scab tabs so you're invisible like last time.
Holy shit. Dude, look how many fucking cars are in this place. What?
You're supposed to take the scab tab so you're invisible.
Oh. Oh, shit, I forgot. I'm shot with the arrows. Give me the tab. Give me the tab. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God for a good scab tab. Brings you right back to life. Better than crack. Okay, so looks like there are still some crazy hillbillies around these parts. Wandering through the woods, doing dirty sister things, and trying to eat us. So the scab tab has made us invisible, which is good. We don't have to fight these people off while we tell you about the movie. I see buckets of blood. They're just buckets. It's like 300 gallons worth of blood.
And bottles that have like green stuff in them.
Oh, yeah. You want to drink some? See what it'll do?
I'm good. I'm good.
You don't want your next baby to look like the baby at the end of this movie?
Nope.
Do you want a finger? All right, cool.
That was hilarious, honestly.
It was. Let's go up to the office and we'll talk about the plot. All right, I'm going to sit in this chair here. Okay, so after the massacre of the forest of West Virginia, reality show contestant Kimberly is driving through the backcountry. She's searching for the location of her next project. While driving, she accidentally hits a teenager. She stops to help him, but he turns out to be an inbred cannibal who bites her lips off. God, that was brutal. She attempts to escape, but runs into Three Finger, who splits her in half with his axe before he and the cannibal brother drag her body halves away. Former U.S. Marine Colonel Dale Murphy, badass motherfucker, is hosting a survival. Huh?
I said Dale Henry Rollins to you.
That's Dale Henry Rollins Murphy to you. Thank you. Yes. So he is hosting. Ooh, this one's going to have boobs in it. I don't know if I can play this. Should I cover it with the box?
Well, I guess you should
Hold on.
I think Mike needs to censor this one.
No
YouTube
boobs for you, YouTube. No.
Bring a band.
No. Don't look at that. No looking at boobs. It's against the rules. Okay. I don't want to get banned. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I tried. Ah, damn it. All right. Yeah. So, Mike, blare that. Cool. Oh, we're on live, though. Uh-oh.
So I'm saying, turn off your live.
We can't. It'll cancel the whole recording. They'll just have to get over it. Anyway. So, yes. Old Henry Rollins Dale Murphy man is hosting a survival reality game called The Apocalypse Ultimate Survivalist in production in the West Virginia forest. With Kimberly's unknown absence, the show producer Mara reluctantly takes her place to participate in the show with other contestants. There's a lesbian Iraq war veteran named Amber, a lingerie model named Elena, a former football player named Jake, skateboarder and general fuck-up Jonesy, and graphic artist Nina. As the game starts, Three Finger and other mutant cannibals, Pa and Ma and sister and brother, murder the television crew and abduct Dale. Mara finishes a task and enters a cabin to find a telephone, and Nina follows her. While looking around the cabin, they hear the occupants return and hide in a bedroom. Mara and Nina witness a female cannibal, Ma, giving birth to a deformed baby. Her daughter, sister, spots them in the bedroom, forcing the two to escape through the toilet pit. They run into the woods, but Mara is hit in the head with a hatchet thrown by Pa. Nina searches for the others as the cannibals collect Mara's corpse. At the lake, cinematographer M and Elena
tie her to the truck like a deer.
What?
They tie her to the truck like a deer.
They do. Yeah. And just blood leaking all over the truck. Yeah. So M and Elena have sex by the river. And before the former leaves, and Elena stays to tan in her underwear. When she hears a noise, she starts to get dressed. As sister emerges and slashes her to death with a machete out of jealousy.
You skipped the part why she was jealous.
We'll talk about that creeper peeper hillbilly in the woods a little bit later. But yeah, so then Pa and Ma hijack the RV, capture him. And moving on. Dale manages to escape and battles Three Finger, ending the fight after Dale shoots the cannibal into the lake with a shotgun like 70 feet in the air. And then he enters the mutant family's cabin. He finds the old gas station attendant, who reveals how the cannibal's mutations were caused by inbreeding and fluid dumped in the river from an abandoned paper mill 30 years ago. The man, who is revealed to be the grandfather of Three Finger and the two other inbred mountain men who have been killed, attacks Dale to avenge their deaths. After a brief skirmish, Dale kills the old man by blowing him up with a stick of dynamite. Meanwhile, then Nina returns to explain her story. The three other contestants are eating some meat found by Amber and Jonesy. Yuck. They then realize that they've been eating Kimberly. Yay!
I guess that infinity tattoo meant nothing.
Well, it didn't burn up, so it lasted. Lasted
She
through the
wanted to live
flames,
forever.
man. Yeah. Okay. So they get sick after realizing they ate Kim, and Nina gets separated from the group while they fight brother and sister. Jake then rescues Nina from a pit, and they jump into the river to escape sister. Her laugh is the worst, man. She's like, hee hee hee. Yeah. So after Amber and Jonesy are killed while looking for help, Nina and Jake enter the mill and find a garage with vehicles stolen from prior victims. A lot of fucking cars, just like right here. You see them all? Yeah. They find the RV, and Jake enters because he thinks he hears M.
Wait, Dylan, that's the meat grinder.
What?
Right there. It's the meat grinder.
Oh, yeah. You want me to turn it on?
No.
Oh, fuck. Mikey had his hand in it. Why did he do that?
I want to see how fast it would go.
I just wanted to see how it felt. Okay. Well,
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh, dude. And I forgot. We're in the office. There's a dead little girl in the closet. Don't open that. Rest in peace, little girl. Sorry. Anyway, yes. So Nina and Jake attempt to leave. Cannibals capture them. Before that, Jake sees M get decapitated by Ma on video, and then they're captured. So while they're being held hostage, Dale sneaks into the compound to distract the cannibal family, who were eating their dinner, gross, and manages to kill brother and sister with a dynamite stick. That was pretty badass. That was a lot of blood.
The dinner scene is like straight out of Texas Chainsaw dinner scene.
Yep. So he then frees Nina and Jake, but he's killed by Ma and Pa, who are enraged by the deaths of their children. Nina successfully escapes, but Jake wanders into a room fitted with a large meat grinder where he's attacked by Ma and Pa. Nina then returns to the mill and kills Ma and Pa with the meat grinder and a big-ass log. And Nina and Jake find Kimberly's abandoned sports car and then take off. Meanwhile, Three Finger has survived, apparently, and he's seen raising a mutant family's little baby, and feeding it with a bottle of green liquid and a human finger.
Well, the baby didn't want the bottle until he gave him the finger.
Like, I don't want now. Well, first of all, babies don't drink water, okay? Don't give your baby water nor green sludge. But I guess cannibal babies like human meat. So you could probably grind that up in a blender and make it into a liquid to get past the poor thing's awful little lips. But whatever. All right. So tell me, buddy, what are some notes of interest from you on this film?
I love Patton Oswalt.
That was a good cameo.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know what you did last summer, the guy.
Oh, yeah.
She hit him with the card, she wasn't paying attention.
Boom. Yeah.
I thought it was weird that he was like puking blood and she was like trying to stick her fingers in his mouth.
Yeah, well, that's weird. Yeah.
And I was like, he ate her face, LMAO. And then when she gets split down the middle, I said, one of the best kills in horror of all time.
Yeah, that's a good one. And
then he must have been really strong if he split her down the middle like that. And then, up until that credits I said Joe motherfucking Lynch.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I thought
that's
it was
what I have
cool.
so far.
So I thought it was cool. Like the title reveal was very alien-esque. I could tell that was probably an influence, and it was like an homage because it does like letter by letter, kind of like Alien. I was kind of wondering. So it's 2007. Did they have like easily accessed drone footage in 2007, 2006?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I feel like maybe the beginnings of it, but they did a flyover shot of like the mountains and the rivers and stuff. So I was kind of wondering, like, did they get a fucking helicopter for that, or did they have drones fitted with cameras back then? I don't know. You can tell us. You can shoot us an email at vhsdoom@gmail.com, or you can comment anywhere where you're seeing this post. So, or on our YouTube. That'd be cool. Okay. So filming location. All right. I thought it was important to take like 2 seconds and just give our condolences to like people in Appalachia currently, especially North Carolina, parts of Virginia, South Carolina. Hope y'all are doing all right. And if you happen to be in a place that's affected, by any of the storms and you're listening to this, I hope it brings you a little bit of comfort. And yeah, our thoughts go out to you. So I know a lot of people are still missing. There are like over 200 people that are just unaccounted for.
That's
wild. Wild
and like
shit.
Town's just completely destroyed.
Yeah, just floated away. So we hope y'all are all doing all right. And if you're listening to us from North Carolina or South Carolina or, whatever,
Florida,
you were affected, hope you're doing all right. All right. So out of that and back into this.
I meant to ask how your parents are doing in Florida.
Oh, everybody's all right. Everybody's all right. Okay. So, so when that style Mustang came out, I really fucking wanted one. Watching now, like looking at them now, I'm like, wow, that's a pretty stupid looking car. But back then, I was about to graduate high school, like 2008, and those Mustangs came out, and I was like, give me one.
Well, I graduated in 2009.
And I drove a 1995 Chevy S10 stick shift instead, but whatever. That's all right. The MapQuest directions made me laugh because she's like, which way do I go? And she's looking at her paper. And I remember printing those out and missing turns and shit. Wrong turn, man. It wouldn't happen with GPS, though, Like Google is not, it's not going to be like go to the abandoned paper mill instead of where you need to go. You know what I mean? All right. So I did like Patton Oswalt's Oddball, Patton Oddball's appearance in the movie or two. And then yeah, she hit the shit out of that hillbilly with her car. There's no way anyone would survive that big of a fucking. She was going like 60. Funny. Like you're dead. Your legs are all broken up. But he got up and then he bit her fucking face off. And why would she stick her fingers in his mouth? Nobody's going to do that. It doesn't make sense. I also
thought, that's not how you help somebody who's like needs to be breathing.
They missed the opportunity to bite her fingers off. I thought that was going to be what happened.
They should have.
Maybe that was like a red herring, and then they're like, haha, gotcha. I don't know. Very cool practical effects to start in that split in half and the entrails falling down and everything. It's a really cool set of practical effects. I like that a lot. All right, what you got next?
Ultimate Survival is totally a mix of Survivor and Fear Factor.
Yeah. Okay.
Henry Rollins Rules. Mm-hmm. I guess she didn't live forever, which I've said like 4 times already. It was funny that it said Chevy Chase MD.
Chevy Chase MD.
It was under what's her name? Under Amber's name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay, they're cool.
And then M is wearing a Battle Royale shirt, which I'm pretty sure that was Joe Lynch's shirt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought Rambo was a funny name they gave her.
Okay.
And the perv guy getting yelled at by Henry Rollins was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
And when he said "fucking Weekend Warriors" is funny, and also the spear line where he's like, "It's so long and hard," made me laugh.
Yeah, that one was stupid. That dude was a fucking tool, man. Yeah, I thought, like, I always I've always loved Henry Rollins, from Black Flag to shows and TV and movies
Rollins,
that he's
man.
been in.
Also.
This is probably my favorite Henry Rollins role, though. Like
he was in Feast, right?
Huh?
Was he in Feast?
That's a good question.
Let me see.
Let's find out. Yeah, he was. He was the coach.
Yeah, he was. 2005 Feast. We got to do those movies. I love those movies.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We'll add him to the list. So, yeah, he played a great role in this. So my next little note was shitty tattoos, low-waisted pants, skateboards, bleach tips. Oh, the early 2000s. And I guess 2007 still counts, but it was very nostalgic. I'm like, oh, yeah, look at those wristbands. Everybody fucking wore those. Or like armbands randomly.
Like 19 years ago. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I feel that in my bones. Yes.
Actually, no, not 19. It's like a couple more years.
Yeah,
it's 3 more years.
Long fucking time ago. Yeah. So I saw the Battle Royale shirt too, like that. The light techno music in the background, that was it for me. It's like, and they're like talking about stuff. I'm like, yeah, all right. I feel like the early 2000s didn't know what to be, right? So like 2000 to like 2008. I feel like it didn't know where to go. You had a lot of like late 90s shit mixed in. Like, I don't know. It was just a weird time to be alive. All right. So throwing an untrained producer in to the mix of a survival show. Why the fuck not? I guess. But it did have that Survivor / Fear Factor vibe to it. Did you ever watch that shit? Did you ever get into any of those?
I've seen like the first season, and then I've seen like the second season and a couple other seasons. So I'm not really a big fan of like reality shows like that. But
yeah,
I know in the second season a guy gets hurt during it, and he turns out years later to be a pedophile.
Oh, on Survivor?
Yeah, he fell into like fire, like while he was like, yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean,
retroactively burned.
Some injuries are justified, I guess. Yeah. So, okay. One of the lines, and this was another like 2000s note for me. It was, you may be pretty, but you're tougher than you think. And some of these stereotypes, right? Like, you're pretty, but you're tough. You're not just pretty. Like, we hadn't evolved past that yet, which was interesting how much has changed in 20 years.
Speaking of things that changed in 20 years, M wanted Diddy in the show.
What?
You didn't hear that line where he says to Texas Battle's character, I wanted Diddy instead of you or something?
Oh, shit. No, I did hear that, and I didn't write it down. Yes, I wanted Diddy, and I got Boy Scout. That was it. Yeah. So, again.
I don't think he would have. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. He seemed like a scumbag.
/ galore. Good Lord. Nice. Cool. All right. So, scalped. So the first little producer dude that gets killed off, he gets scalped. And that was brutal. And I mean, obviously I've seen this a bunch. I really love this movie, but, my next note was this vegan, because they just keep talking about her being a vegan, is going to get, long pig shoved down her face for sure. Like, even if I had never seen it, that's going to happen. They just talk about it so much. It's like I'd never eat.
It was kind of like in Alone in the Dark when they kept talking about how electricity stopped them from escaping.
Right. It's just like way too blatant foreshadowing. Like, you just know, like, oh yeah, she's going to get meat shoved down her throat. And then the goober dude is the worst. Like, he's so annoying to listen to. Oh, nice spear. It's so long and hard. Like, fuck off, man. Everything he said was annoying. Were you happy when his character died?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I didn't want to be the only fucked up one saying that.
But not when Amber dies with him.
Yeah, well, that's sad. And I mean, I guess they had kind of like given him a redemption arc in a sense, because when he's like hung up there, he's like, no, Amber, leave. Just go. Leave me. And she says no, and he'd been like super selfish the whole time until that moment, and then they die together, which is kind of sad. But Yeah, I could hear. I don't know if you heard this or not, and I don't know if this is the case on the Blu-ray or not, but at least on the DVD copy, you can hear where their sound got fucked up by the wind, like up in the woods. So like some scenes.
I had some issues with my Blu-ray player, so
Oh, you watched, DVD too. Yeah, so you could hear like, and like it was cutting out their audio, which actually I dealt with when I made a short film. I made a short film about 80s childhood. I see your movies. Cool. Yeah. So when I was out trying to do voiceovers or like trying to get the audio track, we were outside and the wind makes it terribly hard to get good sound if you don't have the right equipment. So anyway,
makes sense.
Yeah. M's a dirtbag. There's a creeper peeper hillbilly jacking off while girl is sunbathing.
I said his girlfriend is literally like in the same woods, like right near him.
His girlfriend's sister. His sister friend.
Oh, his girlfriend.
Oh, that one. Yeah, M's girlfriend, sees him getting a blowjob. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the sister fucker. And
no.
Oh. Because she's there too.
She gets the hatchet in her head like a few seconds later.
Yeah. So in reality, there's two females in this movie who feel like they've been betrayed. One of them being, M's girlfriend, and the other one being a horrid creature, a hillbilly person who gets real mad about seeing her brother husband jacking off to some girl sunbathing. Anyway, yeah. So what notes do you have from there?
You said that like 5 times.
What, brother, husband, sister fucker?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it
is. I said his girlfriend's literally in the same woods as him. He's cheating. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I put long pig in capital letters.
Oh, yeah.
Even incest babies. That was another one I had in there. Hatchet to the head, and then they tied her to a front as if she was a deer, LOL. And then
yeah, it's fucked up.
The next one I have is mutant masturbation.
Gross. Absolutely disgusting.
But then I thought it was weird that they were having sex on top of the corpse.
On top of the corpse? What are you...
Did I miss that? On top of it.
No, they were on a log.
I'm pretty sure they did.
No, it was a log.
And then she did a backflip off his penis.
You can't say that on YouTube. Oh my god! I guess I've been saying all kinds of shit I can't say on YouTube.
She did a backflip off onto the ground.
She did.
And started fighting him.
Yeah, she was like a little ninja, man. Yeah. So gross. Absolutely gross. I don't think they were on top of a corpse, though. I think it was a log, like a cut down stump. I think.
I don't know why I thought it was okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Next, I said I never noticed the human skin on the rack. So when you got Dale tied upside down, he's in their camp, and you see a skin that's tied with the little strings on the sticks to dry out, and it's got tits on it. So it's human skin to skin. So what are they doing with that? Making clothes?
Bacon.
What? That's not
bacon.
That's not how you make bacon.
Beef jerky.
That's not how you make beef jerky. That's how you make clothes. I mean, when people use deer skin and dry it out and tan it, then they turn it into clothes and stuff, So
maybe they're making furniture.
Fuck. That's too much. Okay.
After they made some chili.
Yeah. So they be eating people leg. Yeah, gross.
Oh, I had one more thing for when the skateboarder and Amber get killed. They're pinatas, LOL.
Fucked.
Right after that, I said 2 for 1 deal.
Oh God. Yeah. All right. Seeing Mikey's true colors out here in this paper mill. Okay, so don't just wander into hillbilly homes, bro. It doesn't matter if they're not cannibals. That's a great way to get shot.
Or
like
factories.
A wonderful way to die. So
Or
I
paper
feel
mills.
like a lot of the like lore, or not lore, but like the mythos of hillbilly cannibals is derived from the like lack of willingness from people who live in those areas to be friendly towards outsiders, which is true, right?
Also,
so
the
like
Roanoke stuff didn't do a good job of not like letting people know they're cannibals. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
The Roanoke people
The Roanoke people
who ate people.
Oh, what?
What?
What Roanoke people? Were the people up in
You've
Roanoke
never
that were
heard of it?
cannibals?
Are you joking?
No,
I'm not joking.
I didn't know they were
Oh.
Roanoke cannibals. Cannibals.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a lost colony that they ended up eating people.
no, they didn't. Are you? You're talking about the people who disappeared, the first like people from like first settlement in Virginia or whatever.
Yeah, there's a rumor that it was cannibalism, but now it's been debunked.
I've heard rumors that they got like absorbed into native tribes. Like either they
I heard that too, but I heard the cannibalism one. I thought it was gonna be funnier if I said that.
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Anything. I don't know. But I do know that people in Appalachia, particularly, don't necessarily always like outsiders, especially in like small towns and what they call like hollers. That's kind of, so a holler is like essentially like a little valley in the mountain, and they have their like families have their own hollers. And if you don't know anyone or have like a familial connection to those, you don't really want to go up into them because it can be a little bit dangerous. So I think people just ran with that and turned it into the cannibal, mythos of the hillbilly mutants, but whatever. Anyway, still don't go into hillbilly homes. Okay. Just don't do it. Holy home birth, Batman. This is my next note. Dude, there was so much blood gushing out of that poor woman. I thought the hatchet camera shot was cool. So when she got the hatchet, like hit her in the head, they like attached the camera to her and she kind of like stumbled. And
that was another thing I had. I liked the cameras being attached to them.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought it was very different for like a reality show kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. So Nina is the blonde girl, right? That makes it to the end. Yeah. She's laying in poison ivy. When she's running away from Pa, 90% sure that's poison ivy all around her. Just saying. All right. My next note was inbred, beaten dat meat in dim woods, and his sister wife mad AF, and she sliced that hoe up. And then I was like, oh my God, the kissing is the worst part of all of this. So like they slice that poor girl up to death, and then she starts kissing her brother, and the way the
that's what I was talking about.
Their lips,
when they're like making out on top of the corpse.
Making out. Oh, I thought you meant later when they find him like actually having sex.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, okay, yeah, they did do that. That was gross. But it was the lips, the way the makeup looked, and it's like smushing together. I was like, gross. Yeah. And then Henry Rollins starts kicking ass. I love it when people fly like 20 feet in the air when they get shot with a shotgun. It is like it's the most ridiculous thing you see in movies that doesn't happen. Like it just can't. Like physics, right? But I love that effect when people put that in
magnets.
Movies, so.
How do they work?
Right. Every time I shoot someone with a shotgun, they fly 40 feet in the air, like when we're doing our reviews, and then they rain down on the neighbors. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Okay. So they're eating, what's her face? What was the girl's name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Yeah. So they're eating Kimberly's legs. So at this point, the douchebag dude says, he farts and he says,
it says right in that note you have right there.
Oh, does it? Oh yeah, Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Yeah. So he farts and he calls his fart a shit ghost. He's like, oh, it's a shit ghost. So if they did eat Kimberly, which they did, and he farted based on the digestion of Kimberly, is it really a shit ghost?
That's some Officer Leahy shit.
Yeah. And maybe that's how ghosts are made, cannibals. I don't know, man. Weird. So they discuss Nina's cutting. And I remember when I was a kid, like, middle school through high school, that was so prevalent. So many people wore wristbands and did I blame it all on like My Chemical Romance and like bands like that. But like, no, I'm just playing. But like there were people who just cut themselves and stuff. Is that still a thing?
I think self-harm is a problem, but I don't think it's as bad as it was.
It was really bad back then. Like, I knew a lot of people who did that shit. I mean, I hung out with the weirdos, obviously, but like there were a lot of fucking people who did that. So hopefully it's not as bad. And if you are having feelings like you should harm yourself, please go talk to someone. Okay. That explosion of Grandpa, though, that was pretty good. Yeah. And then
the whole grandpa thing reminded me of the grandfather from The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that. Yeah. There's a lot of
bastard man turned a bastard son turned into a bastard man. I don't remember. Whatever the quote is.
Are we making a stop there? Do we have 2 cannibal sets?
Did we say The Hills Have Eyes?
I feel like we did.
I mean, I
have to look at the list again. Yeah. Part of this trip is east to west, so we're starting in Appalachia and then going out.
That's in Mexico, right?
I think we're doing the Midwest, then New Mexico, and then California or something like that. Anyway. All right. The inbred sex scene. They made a choice doing that, I said. That's a choice to include that. And then that backflip off his dick. Yeah, that was fucking wild. I thought
when he gets hurt, he like fixes his head. It was like wild.
Yeah.
I said he didn't need a chiropractor after that.
That's what it sounds like when I like crack my neck. That is wild.
No, I think he died because like his head hit the rock.
Yeah, so she went to check on him, like his sister.
Yeah,
ran over to check on him and was like, and then he just stood up and he's like, rah! They go after him. They run and they hop in that truck. So the hillbilly truck has a gun rack, and at first I thought their sawed-off shotgun had a scope on it, which made me laugh a lot. I was like, I wonder how they use that. Like, you hold a scope up to your eye, but the blast is like this far away from your face.
Recoil launch, like.
Right. But it turned out to be a flashlight. So I saw that later. So all of the actors who played the hillbillies are actually good-looking humans. So as a part of this podcast prep, I have to go into IMDb and I look up the actors and I look up the lists of everything and all the trivia. Well, so there are pictures of all of the actors, right? And so the people who played these inbred hillbillies, Ken Kersinger as Pa, Ashley Earle as Ma, Clint Carlton as brother, Rory Teo as sister, and Jeff Scruton as Three Finger are all really good looking people. Just saying, they really did some fucking makeup work. So,
oh wow! And Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. He plays a cook, the one who plays Pa.
Ken Kersinger, yeah, okay.
And he was also Jason in Freddy vs. Jason.
He played Jason?
In Freddy vs. Jason, yeah.
No, I didn't realize that. He's a big fucker. That makes sense. Yeah. He's a big dude. But like with like no makeup on, he's a good looking human. Okay, so the cannibals are listening to a mountain preacher on the radio, which is hilarious to me, talking about like, being good and not going to hell. But they use that preacher as another point to say, don't take a wrong turn. So they threw that in there a few times.
They said grace at the dinner table. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Lord, thank you for the I'm happy to eat the fruit in America. Amen.
Did they understand each other?
I don't know.
Well, I know Sister at one point you could understand her because she said like shit. Like you could actually understand what she was saying in some places, but they had their own little like weird language. So it's really gross, right? That they're eating human stew. Absolutely. What grossed me out even more on top of that is that on Nina's plate, they put the stew and they leave the fly swatter on the plate with the stew. And that just made it 1,000 times worse because they had just like swatted a fly with it. So fly swatter human stew. That's on the menu.
Name my next death metal band.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering, and it might have had no correlation, but I feel like it kind of did. The razor wire on her arms that was holding her to the chair, is that why they brought in the story of her cutting herself? You know,
maybe she was like breaking free from her problems.
Right? Was there some symbolism? I was kind of wondering.
That was crazy. That was disturbing. But like, the craziest part is when they get into the car at the end, she seemed fine.
Yeah, I feel like she would have been
after the razor wire like tearing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the razor wire like tore up like right here.
Yeah.
Her forearms. I think her forearms and wrists, and I feel like she'd be bleed out by the time they got out of there.
Yeah, you'd think so. I don't know.
Blood soup. I guess you said that.
Gross. There was so much fucking blood.
I thought the meat grinder into the like toxic waste, or not toxic waste, but like those barrels was fucking nasty.
Oh god, it was like sludgy.
Like they're probably eating like rancid food. Yeah, rancid like like rotten blood.
Like what are they saving all that blood for, or do they just not go down there? You know, because it was goopy.
They use it as lube for their sisters and brothers.
God damn. Oh my god.
Lube and chili.
Lube chili. Is that how you guys make your chili? Fuck. God. Blood sausage. Blood worst. All right. So, yeah. Henry Rollins had a glorious fucking death. The whole razor wire around the neck thing. And then him still
hanging someone with razor wire
was awesome.
Yeah. It looked like there was like soap in like his blood was like not soap, carbonated.
Oh yeah,
it was like pouring out of his neck.
I guess so.
Yeah, like for a little bit it was like bubbles.
Huh. Maybe it was like cut into his windpipe. Maybe that was the thought.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I got that's the end of my notes except for like the past the escape. So I was wondering, when they show the green slime, is this the same toxic sludge that made Toxie? Because the baby looks like baby Toxie a little bit. Huh?
Maybe a little bit, but Toxie's like greenish brown.
Yeah, it was just like...
I said for the last couple notes, Roland's cutting her out of it. The razor was brutal. Then I said... let's see. Barrels of human entrails ground into sludge is vile. That table scene alone is pretty much the table scene from Texas Chainsaw, which I thought was awesome. I said baby mutant in capital letters, and then thumb binky, because I thought that was funny. When
that was my last note too. That baby eating a finger. Yeah, gross. It's like, I'm not going to suck my thumb. I'm going to suck your thumb.
There really isn't any production. This is interesting.
No, there's none. This will be a short one. Hey, let's. You want to head down to the basement and see the blood barrels? Come on, let's go.
It smells horrible, dude. No.
Just cover your nose. Come on, we're here. Let's just go check it out. Oh wow, dude, it does smell rancid. Look how sludgy it is.
That's rotten blood over there. Dylan, stop drinking it.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this cup really quick and then splash
stop drinking it. No.
Oh, it's all over your face. I pranked you.
Dylan's drinking the blood now.
All right, cool. Well, we can get out of here. It stinks. Should we head back to the car? Do you want to walk around the woods a little bit?
Here's some mouthwash. It's nasty.
What?
I said take some mouthwash. You just drank some of that rotten blood.
No, it kind of tastes like berries.
Licorice? Tastes like Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, yeah. Is this the Twizzler factory? Is that how they make Twizzlers? Fuck. Ooh, gross. Definitely black licorice, though. That's how they make that for sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go walk around the woods and see what we see out here for a minute.
And talk about box office and the home media too.
Yeah. Tell me what you learned about the box office when you were doing your research.
Right. So Wrong Turn 2 Dead End was screened both at London Fright Fest Film Festival on August 25th and Austin's Fantastic Fest on September 21st, 2007 in U.S. respectively. That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to both of those film festivals. The film was released on DVD in 2007, October 9th. And I have it right here, and you have it right there. You're playing in the background. And then it is unrated. The extras include a commentary with Joe Lynch, actors Erica Learson. Is that how you pronounce it? Henry Rollins, a second commentary by the writers Thierry Meyer and Al Stepin. Septine? Then there's a documentary on there about how it's made. The trailer. The film was released on Blu-ray in 2009, and then in what's the year this is from? 24. I need glasses, motherfucker.
Hey, before you get glasses, look, they're about to shoot them through the head. You're about to get a 2 for.
I think this is from 2014, but this 1 to 5 on Blu-ray.
You see it? Uh-oh. Here it goes. Watch. Oh, no. My mama always told me I'd make it big. Isn't that what he says in this part? My mama always told me I'd go far. Schmack! Boom. Yeah. And then, the little mutant dude goes and tries to lick the blood. That's so gross. That was up there on my gross list for this film. Anyway.
Speaking of gross, it grossed $9.2 million in home video sales in the U.S. That's wild.
Good transition. Speaking of gross, it grossed $9.2 million. That was smooth. All right, cool. So, yeah, friends, there is really nothing for production notes on this. It's Wrong Turn 2 Dead End straight to video. Like, you're not going to get a ton of information. You can probably go find stuff from Joe Lynch, maybe. You said he talks about it a bunch. Mm-hmm. Is there?
Yeah, he's talking about it on his podcast before.
There's a making of, right? You just talked about making of the
film. There's let's see. There is making of the gore. There's on set with Peanut featurette. There's more blood, more gore. The making of Wrong Turn 2. Nice. There's a bunch of social features on the DVD itself.
Cool.
I think it's on the same thing on the Blu-ray too.
Yeah. So there just weren't a bunch on like the wikis and stuff, so we're not going to include it. But also, I mean, it's a quick, easy film, so that's just what we're gonna skip all that. You guys can go check those out if you want more info on how the film was made. I do have a couple trivia notes for you. Oh fuck! Look, it's a snake! God damn it! Bah! Jesus, we got to get out of these woods. Should we head back to the car while I talk about trivia?
Yeah, I'm getting these rotten tomato stuff already.
All right. God, I think I got into poison ivy too. Son of a bitch.
I got some mosquito bites. Or as Sammy calls them, mosquito bites.
Shit. All right, let's go. Okay, so the cackling laughter. Oh, yeah. Look at you. You getting eaten up. The cackling laughter from Three Finger is actually from director Joe Lynch. After unsuccessful attempts from the actor playing Three Finger prompted a last-second ADR to get the voice similar to the character's trademark laugh in the first film. So he did the voice, which is cool. Kimberly Caldwell's film debut was in Wrong Turn 2. She worked for 2 days on this movie. Yeah. So Kimberly Caldwell was just Kimberly, right? She went by her real name in this. All right, cool. Interesting. Yeah. So then Erica Learson, who was Nina, did a lot of her own stunts in the movie. And she was pretty badass and she survived. So that was cool. The original script involved the 2 surviving characters of the first movie returning. This idea was later scrapped when they decided to make a direct-to-video sequel entry. Are there always 2 people that survive these?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
watched
the
other
others.
ones in a while. I think the last time I talked about this on the show was I watched 5 last year, so it's been a long time.
I wonder if that's a theme for them. I don't know off the top of my head, but obviously 2 people survive this one as well. So maybe it has to do with it being, wrong turn, like you're in a car, so 2 people get out. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully we are the 2 survivors this time. Yeah. It was shot in only 25 days. The only film in the series that does not contain at least one scene of drug use is Wrong Turn 2. And I wonder if that had to do with Henry Rollins. Isn't he a clean kind of dude? Who knows?
I mean, he was friends with Ian MIKEY from Minor Threat, so maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he's straight edge or not.
I feel like I've heard that he is.
The album he did with, those songs were written before that. Never mind. I was going to say this album, he was on Damage with Black Flag. We had Six Pack, but that was already a single before that was already on there.
Yeah. Wonder. All right, so next, Joe Lynch originally wanted to have more inbred characters in the film, but he was unable to do so.
He tried calling Dylan, but Dylan couldn't pick up the phone at the point.
Wow, that was rude. You're a dick. Yeah. So there were already too many characters to service in the film already.
Yeah. Why'd you pick up the call, dude?
Well, he couldn't service me, so I don't know, whatever. Fucking stop touching the notes, man. God damn it.
I did. I scrolled down.
Stop it. It keeps moving. What are you doing? All right. So, last trivia note. This is the second movie that Texas Battle and Crystal Lowe are in together. They also played together in Final Destination 3. So
that was a year before this one came out. That was 2006, I think.
Yep. You know what's weird? So, the Pa character, just looking at this movie right now, has almost a cleft palate, but only with his lip. I wonder why he's just missing his whole top chunk of his lip.
He gave him his lips.
Or maybe Ma bit it off, got too rough once or something. He was like,
why are you thinking about that stuff?
Diet. Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, why are you thinking about inbred sex?
I'm not. I'm thinking about his lips. Oh, gross. All right, moving on to our reviews from Rotten Tomatoes.
All right, these are pretty bad. I'm going to read 3 of them since we didn't really have that much else to do for this show. All right, so this one, 1 star, which is ridiculous, from April. The story was good, but what the fuck? The cameraman seemed to have an epileptic seizure during the action scenes. It was frustrating. I couldn't see anything without stopping or rewinding the movie. For those who likes to watch clearly what was going on, like me, it's something that couldn't turn a blind eye. What? I had no problems. Is he okay?
Fucking hit by a car.
God, it kind of seems like projection, honestly.
Wow.
And then 1.5 stars. This took so much from other films that I think it may just kill the genre for gory films with characters that you hate. You know the genre. You hate the characters. You want them to die. The gore is over the top, but unimpressive as unrealistic because it has a slight comic edge. We already seen so many times before in films. The story seems to be lifted from the Hills Have Eyes films. The worst, though, is they copied the whole reality theme from the badly made Halloween Resurrection. No, this is Survivor. What the fuck is that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It goes on. It's calling it saying all this stupid shit.
We got to fucking get off this highway before anybody else gets run over.
Okay, so this is a good one.
Oh, shit.
This is a good one.
Watch out, reviewer.
This is a gross film. This is a gross and good film from the genuinely clever reality show to somewhat likable. No, the people typing this need glasses and glasses. For a somewhat likable family of cannibals, this is the strongest in the gory series. If you stick around past Kimberly Caldwell's opening, you're in for a bloody good time.
All right. No, hey, thanks for giving that great review. Dude, this is a dangerous fucking road. Let's go to the car. These people keep getting run over. All right, everybody. Fuck, we made it back to the car. Well, thanks for joining us for our first check of a, sight of one of our favorite horror movies. So that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Our first stop on the VHS Doom road trip, Halloween road trip extravaganza. Yeah.
Jinx.
What'd you say?
I said it right as you said extravaganza. I said Jinx.
Nice. Yeah, so we're still going to send you home with some rentals this week, but if we can go ahead and dial in to Balthy, he's got the list for you there since we're out in the car.
I'm picking up my phone.
All right.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, Balthy?
Yeah,
Balthy.
what's up?
It's Mike again.
Oh, what the fuck do you want?
I want you to read off the movies that we're giving out this week.
Oh my god, you guys are making me do so much work.
We didn't do anything. You've been gone for like 3 episodes.
I've been busy. Okay. Alright, yeah, here, I got your list that you texted me. Okay, so, first...
Ice Pick looks like Ma.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Ice Pick looks like Ma Cannibal.
Don't you talk about my wife. Alright, so Cabin Fever from Eli Roth in 2002. Bert, a college student vacationing with friends in the mountains, mistakenly shoots a local man with a skin infection while hunting in the woods. Fucking humans, man, goddamn. Panicking, he abandons the scene and leaves the man for dead, and then the man, blah, 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 falls in a reservoir, and Bert's friends become infected, and it's a bunch of shit. So, read Backwoods Locals.
It's a good movie, stop being an asshole.
Listen, I'm doing your job for you, okay? You shut the fuck up.
I read at the store. I actually went on this trip. You were supposed to come on the trip too, fucker.
No, Dylan told me I couldn't come because I smell like sulfur and he's a bitch. Okay, next.
Well, he is, but that doesn't change it.
High Tension from 2003 by Alexandra Aja. A beautiful young French woman named Alex goes out of the country, sees her family, brings her friend. Soon they get settled in the secluded home, and Alex's parents are brutally attacked by a killer, crazy
Her father's
truck
death is
driver.
the most brutal thing I've ever seen in a movie.
And then when the kidnapper takes Alex in his truck, Marie hides in the back and tries to rescue her, but the bloodshed is far from over. Okay. Next, Pontypool, Bruce McDonald, 2008. When DJ Grant Mazzy reports to his basement radio station, he thinks it's another regular day at work, but goddamn it, there's a virus that turns people into zombies. And he barricades himself and tells his listeners about it, and there's English language stuff that happens. Okay. Murder, Set Pieces, Nick Palumbo, 2004. Fashion photographer exposes his demented childhood and zooms his evil lens on the oldest profession under the moon, likely fucking for money. I don't know. It doesn't say that, but the most notorious serial killer film ever made. Is that true? I haven't seen this one.
I wouldn't say that, but
what?
But that's what they, that's what they say.
That's what it says on the synopsis. So, yeah. Okay. Google may or may not be lying. And then lastly, for the kiddos and the fam, Hotel Transylvania. I like that one. Just watched that with Ice Pick the other day between sloppy blowjobs. That's by Gentry Tarcharovsky from 2012. When monsters want to get away from everything, they go to Count Dracula's Hotel Transylvania, otherwise known as Adam Sandler's house.
Hotel Transylvania.
It is a lavish resort where they can be themselves without humans around to bother them. On one special weekend, Dracula invites creatures like the Invisible Man. He's pretty cool. The Mummy, he's alright. And others, they're fucking awful, to his daughter's birthday party. However, an unforeseen complication unfolds when an ordinary human unwittingly crashes the party and falls in love with his old-ass daughter. Okay, fuck. Goodbye.
All right. Well, that was Balthazar Doom, everyone, giving you your movie list. And we'll see if we keep that up or not, because he did not seem super stoked about it. But anyway, we skipped all of our normal pandering in the beginning of this episode. So if you are listening to this on Patreon, thank you so much for your support. If you head on over to patreon.com and find VHS Doom and sign up, there are different tiers, but you can get a VHS shipped to your door after a couple of months of membership. Shirt, you can get all kinds of perks. Here are pre-episodes and all that stuff. So go check out Patreon. Also, if you're on Patreon, you always get an invite to the live recordings, not just when we put them on.
This is true.
On YouTube. All right. Please subscribe wherever you're listening to the podcast and help us out with a rating. It really goes a long way to support the show. And you can check out our merch store, vhsdoom.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's a link. It'll take you to another website where we host all of our merchandise. And if you want to come on the show, if you're a producer, director, actor, or you're promoting a project, we want to have you come on. Or if you're a podcast and you want to collab on something, let us know. Or if you're just a regular fucking person and you're like, I really want to talk about Wrong Turn 3, come on the show. If you want, you can shoot us an email at vhsdoom@gmail.com.
And the subject should be roundtable.
Yeah, we'll do a round table at some point. I think getting Mike on Grandelli, Video Historical Society, for something will be cool.
And the other Mike, though, the bearded villain, too.
Oh, yeah. We want to get Mike the bearded villain on for sure. And then we have some other stuff in the pipeline. Vic Effects, the director from Vic Effects, wants to come on. Possibly there's a new independent film called Rip Man, Rest in Pain Man. We might get the actors or directors on for that. And there are a few other people that want to come on. So it's just about scheduling at this point. But if you want to get on the list, let us know. We'd love to get you guys in. All right, buddy. So who you shouting out this week?
All right, I'm shouting out Doom Generation Podcast. Our friend Ramit Miller, he should come on if he's hearing this. Dissect That Film Podcast. They just did an awesome episode on Breakfast in the Manchester Morgue, or Let Sleeping Corpses Lie.
Nice.
It's an awesome zombie movie. If you guys like Dawn of the Dead, from the same run at the same time, it's awesome. Check out the episode. The Movie Dumpster Podcast, which is an awesome YouTube and podcast. I like them.
Yeah.
My wife Katie, Sammy, my uncle Owen, and my daughter Amelia.
Nice. Oh, shout out to
my
all
dad.
those people.
Shout out to Keith.
Huh?
I said, and my dad. Shout out to Keith.
Oh, shout out, Keith. Hope you're doing well, man. All right, cool. So my shout outs this week. Oh, God, she's ripping her arm out right now. Oh, fuck. Don't scream, he says. Don't scream. And then do it again. Oh, it's so bad. That one was pretty bad as far as effects go in this movie. Yeah, so again, for the rest of this road trip, the rest of our episodes in October, and we have a couple that we haven't released yet, like that are going to come after this. So Wishmaster, Night of the Comet. We have some episodes lined up for you guys after the road trip's done, but we needed to get the road trip episodes in.
Yeah, October crept on us pretty fast.
Oh, it did. October came up quick, man. So for the road trip, the rest of these episodes, we will be doing these live on YouTube. Typically, we record, Fridays. So if you guys got time Friday, between 11 and 1 Eastern.
If you guys hear this before Monday, we're going live on Monday.
Yeah. Monday is going to be our next session. So Monday, I think, what time did we say? 11?
11 to 10ish. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So 11 a.m. Eastern, if you have time Monday and you want to jump on and check out the live, go for it. And if you haven't followed us on YouTube yet, go give us a follow, subscribe, whatever. That'd be really cool. But yeah, so my shout outs this week, I'm shouting out the bearded villain, Mike, who is, working with Dan Michael Jedrick now on a couple projects. He's really getting into his groove with producing and starting to get into actual actual film production stuff, working with these guys.
He has some stuff working with us too with this road trip is going to be out soon.
Yeah. Mike's always helping us out with content, which is great. But shout out to him. I hope everything he's doing is going well, and hopefully we can help support him in his projects by talking to some of the people that he's trying to promote. If you haven't followed him already, go follow him on Instagram. That's the Bearded Villain 83. Bearded Villain 83 on Instagram. Go give him a follow. Help him out. Share his projects. Okay. Next, I'm going to shout out Vic Effects, which is one of the projects that he's working on. Very cool film project that already doubled its requested Indiegogo campaign budget. So they're getting somewhere, which is really cool. Looks like it's going to be a really cool project. So. Mutant City Horror and the Happy Fright Film Festival. So Mutant City Horror is working in conjunction with Happy Fright Films to put on the Happy Fright Film Festival at the Fillmore Town Theater. And I think it's October 19th. Does that date sound right? Yes, it is. So it's 2 weeks away from today. So on October the 18th at the Fillmore Town Theater in Fillmore, California, they are hosting a viewing of Night of the Living Dead on 16 millimeter. You can go see that. I think it's at between 5 and 8 p.m. I'm not 100% sure when it starts, but it's on the 18th.
Why don't you come on and tell us?
Yeah. And then on the 19th, all day, they're going to have a film festival and vendors at the theater, and it's going to be a really cool time. And we actually donated from the show 4 tickets, all weekend tickets. And
awesome.
I sent 4 VHS, sealed VHS tapes, classic horror VHS tapes to Paul to raffle off with those tickets. So if you go follow Mutant City Horror on Instagram, when Paul gets those tapes, he's going to raffle everything off. So if you're in California and you want to go to a really cool small film festival and spend a cool time with a bunch of cool people, you should do it. Go check them out. All right. And then last shout out from me is for Video Villa, which is a podcast here on the East Coast. Becca and Logan, our husband and wife that host that podcast. I've talked about them once on the show before, but they just did an episode on Candyman, which we fucking love Candyman around here. So much so that it created our most notorious spin-off evil character, Dandy Man, which we'll pick all that storyline up post road trip. I can't deal with Dandy Man on a road trip, man. It's not happening. And I can't.
They got the ravioli boys in the door.
All right, I can't have the ravioli boys in the car. There's just not enough room. Okay.
Alfredo Jones has events covered, so we're good.
Jesus Christ. All right. So don't forget, come on the podcast if you have a project that you want to promote. Email us at vhsdoom@gmail.com. Twerk till it hurts. Rick, Pickle Rick, Harambe. Would be the newest set of notes added by Mikey Mutant. And now I know why my notes were jumping all over the place, because you were typing that shit. All right. Sounds good. Thanks for joining us. We'll We'll see you next time, fuckers. Peace.